Here's my 2024 ins and outs finance edition for people in their 30s and 40s. Investing for school fees. Most people wait until private school starts and then they've got to scramble and try and find, $30,000, $40,000 a year, or double that if you have two kids. A much better approach is to start investing 5 to 10 years before those school fees even start. Build up a big fund, an education fund. When school starts, you start drawing down on that money. If you change your mind, you don't want to send your kids to private school, now you've got this nice big fund, you can let it keep building, use it for something else, or you can help them, with a home deposit or something when they grow up. Discussing money with your partner. So many clients I see, couples, they've got like one member of the couple is in charge of all the financial decisions. This is not the best way to do it. You need to align your goals, be on the same page, and plan your finances together. If you find this really challenging, a financial advisor can really help you here. Buying an investment property. This is much harder than it was a few years ago for obvious reasons. Interest rates are up, property prices are up, but the best investment strategies include direct property in my view, so still important to try and achieve this. If you find that it's too hard with your existing debt levels and cash flow, a self-managed super fund is a great option. You can set up your own super fund. That super fund can take out a loan and you can buy an investment property that way. 2024 outs, saving a 20% deposit for a property. Look, with property prices where they're at now and the cost of living and so on, it's much harder to save than it was a few years ago. This will take you forever saving that 20% deposit. In my view, it often makes sense to pay the lender's mortgage insurance, put down 10% or 15% if you can afford it, and just pull the trigger and get into that property. I'm shrinking. Consuming financial pornography. What do I mean by this? I mean, whenever you see in the media any discussion around the share market, the property, the economy, it's always doom and gloom. It's always these shock headlines, and it can scare you into inaction and scare you off investing. Don't believe it. Stop looking at it. It will not help you move forward. It's all negative and it's unhelpful when it comes to building wealth. Buying new cars. Look, so often I have a couple come in here with kids earning great income and they feel poor. And often one of the main reasons is they've got 2 new cars, 2 car leases, and those repayments are just eating up a huge chunk of cash flow, which they could be using towards the more important goals that they have in their life.